Yes, wherever you look, there are people holding titles. Perhaps it's the two German athletes who are in this who are the only ones who really don't. But Kemper at her best again, another sub-11 second athlete coming back into good form. This is the Commonwealth, the current Commonwealth champion, whose best 2 years ago was 10.82. And the only athlete in this field that hasn't broken 11 is Pinto. We'll come to her in a second. This is Dafne Schippers, of course, a world champion at the longer sprint distance, 200 meters. Made it through here as the fastest loser. There is Pinto. Very good performance from her in the semi-final. Got a good start, held on well. So two German athletes in lanes 1 and 4. Then we've got two, of course, the normal two from the Ivory Coast. Talou, silver medalist at those World Championships. And indeed at 60 indoors, 100 outdoors, 200 outdoors. And then there she is, smiling, and why shouldn't she be smiling? The double Olympic champion from 2008-2012, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Lots of Jamaican support, of course, in this city, and have come out to cheer their hero, one of their heroes. So Dina Asher-Smith, the European champion. British crowd hoping that she can lift herself to challenge Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce here. Ahouré, the world indoor champion from 2018 at 60 meters, also of the Ivory Coast. And then the former Commonwealth champion at this distance, Blessing Okagbare from Nigeria in lane 9, who has shocked a couple of the fields earlier on in the season, but I suspect the way Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is going today, that won't happen. So how quick do we think Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce can go here? What can Dina Asher-Smith do? Can she put her under pressure? Can she hang on to her? Can she herself find a fast time? 10.91 for Dina Asher-Smith in qualifying, 10.95 for Fraser-Pryce, who, to be fair, was easing through. This is the final event of what's been an immense weekend of great performances. Well, we have another one here to finish off. Thousandth of a second, a false start for the world champion at 200 meters. So now we're down to 8 women. Kemper, Michelle Ahi in 2, then 3 now empty. Then we've got Tatjana, Pinto, Marie-Josée, Talou, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Dina Asher-Smith in lanes 6 and 7. Murielle, Ahouré in 8 and Blessing Okagbare in 9. Dina Asher-Smith takes second spot. She makes it look so easy. I said she was flowing. That's what it is like. It's almost poetry in motion, watching her. A good start, a great start, and then after that, she just keeps going away. It's been taken up by a slight notch to 10.78. Dina Asher-Smith, 10.92 in second place. Nothing she could do about Fraser-Pryce. She gets such a good start, and then she just runs faster. You can't say anything else. She just runs faster than everybody else.
Steve, it's amazing. At the moment, in Shelly-Ann's racing, I see no weakness. She reacts to the gun very well. Then she gets out the block solid, very strong. Then she has incredible pickup, good knee lift all the way through, and she doesn't seem to fade. She doesn't get tight. So this is going to be a person that's going to be so difficult to beat. Adding to that, she has a wealth of experience in taking these titles. So only person that's come close when she's running like this is another Olympic champion, Elaine Thompson, who only just beat her by a fraction, thousandths, at those Jamaican championships. Watch this again here. There's nothing really Dina can do. She can't get close to her in the first 20 meters, and if you can't get close to her then and put her under any sort of pressure, you've got no chance of beating her. She's still moving away from the field, pumping hard, focused all the way. And when you're that determined as a champion, trust me, it's tough. So tough for all your opponents. Here's Dina, out of the blocks well. Again, she didn't do really anything that wrong. She was just beaten by a quality athlete who just seems to be on the top of her game. All that Dina can really do is just try and hang on there and just run her best race.
The 2019 London Anniversary Games delivered a 100-meter final that still resonates as one of the sport's great showcases, with Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce at its very center. Even years later, that race remains a shining example of sprinting mastery. Known worldwide as the Mommy Rocket, the Jamaican superstar reminded the athletics community why she has dominated sprinting for more than a decade. The lineup was stacked with talent, setting the stage for a high-voltage showdown. Dina Asher-Smith, Britain's European champion, carried the hopes of the home crowd. Côte d'Ivoire sent two formidable contenders, Marie-Josée and Murielle Ahouré, both frequent medalists on the global stage. Nigeria's Blessing Okagbare, a seasoned Commonwealth champion, and Dafne Schippers of the Netherlands, a two-time world champion over 200 meters, added more firepower. Completing the field were Germany's Tatjana Pinto and Lisa Meyer, strengthening an already world-class final. But when the starter's pistol went off, the spotlight narrowed instantly to Fraser-Pryce. Launching out of the blocks with trademark explosiveness, she established control in the opening strides and never surrendered it. Her acceleration was seamless, her mechanics immaculate, and her rhythm untouchable. She surged away with ease, storming across the line in 10.78 seconds. Asher-Smith battled bravely, but had to accept second place in 10.92. The context made Fraser-Pryce display even more extraordinary. Returning to the sport after giving birth, she faced questions about whether she could ever recapture her former brilliance. Instead, she surpassed expectations. Her speed, poise, and mental resilience appeared sharpened by both her experience and her journey as a mother. At just 5 feet 3 inches, she has consistently disproved the notion that size dictates dominance, showing that flawless technique, sheer power, and determination matter more than stature. Commentator Steve Cram highlighted the totality of her skill set: rapid reactions, efficient acceleration, sustained form, and composure under pressure. Very few sprinters possess such completeness, and fewer still manage to sustain it after years of elite competition and motherhood. Her moniker, the Mommy Rocket, perfectly captures the balance between her family role and her explosive sprinting. Admirers around the world celebrate not only her medals, but her resilience and example of excellence. While she declared that Paris 2024 would mark her final Olympic Games, she has yet to announce a full retirement. On the contrary, training updates suggest she is preparing herself for the battles of 2025. With Fraser-Pryce, Shericka Jackson, and Elaine Thompson-Herah all healthy, the upcoming season promises fireworks. This trio continues to elevate Jamaican sprinting, pushing one another to new heights and delivering unforgettable contests. As anticipation builds, both Jamaican fans and the global track community look forward to more defining moments. Whether reflecting on her unforgettable performance in London 2019 or considering what awaits on the road ahead, one truth remains clear: Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce's story in athletics is not yet finished.